YardyFit is a business, but not only a business, YardyFit is me. And so YardyFit is encompassing everything in which I believe that fitness was for me at that time. And so it was supposed to be an outlet, of course, for business, but then it also became my primary outlet for myself. And where in which I recognized, like, man, this is where I'm kind of finding me. And so I enjoyed working out, and working out didn't feel like work. And so once I recognized, like, hey, I love this, I kind of like in doing this all the time, then I recognized and identified that's my passion. I recognized fitness was my passion when fitness became my only option. And you know, life is brought to you to kind of line you up to figure out what your realm is. That's my belief. And so when I was looking down the paths as far as which way should I go, fitness was the only way that I could go. And not to say that that was my only option. So yeah, I ran with it. It was more so if that was my only option and it called me. You know what I'm saying? Like, I felt it drawing me as I was coming in, and I couldn't help but just kind of answer to the call. I started training, and once I started training, it became something that I was just hooked to. Yeah, I couldn't really stop. The vision initially was to help people understand you don't need weights, you don't need any equipment in order to accomplish your goals. It's all calisthenics, and that was the primary focus. But then identifying over time the different needs and callings for individuals. I mean, I started off at the park and driving to people's houses and residential areas where that's turned into something that's a high call, you know, but it was more so that was the only alternative. And so showing individuals how you can get the results. I want to be lean, or I want to look like you, or I want to lose weight. I have a gym membership and I don't pay for it, or I pay for it but I don't attend. I just basically started incorporating a new vision as far as understanding now the purpose of people. And so it just ties in line with my passion. So every person comes through this door for a reason. My vision is to help establish that reason with the person. If they can find their fun in fitness, then they're never gonna stop the lifestyle versus just a regimen or a New Year's resolution.
That's awesome.
What's gonna work for you? What's gonna make you keep going? And so for some people, that for them is the biggest thing. I have some people that walk through the door and they've never been below 200 pounds. For me, that's life changing. The moment she sees 199 on the scale, or I've changed her life, you know? And for me, that's become the biggest thing. So the more people that I can impact and have that type of feel on, then the vision is growing and the vision is unfolding.
5, 4, all the way up. 3, 2, rest it. Catch your breath. Thank him for the break. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Anytime you come and participate in a workout class, or if I'm driving to you, it's not just a workout, it's an experience. And so when you finish with the class, not only are you like, man, I just got to work out, but you're also amazed at what you just felt. Some people, they come in and they're sad and they're not expecting that somebody's about to have them tickled to their toes, you know? And it's not even something that, like, I line up, oh yeah, I'm gonna say the cat in the hat, but it's just more so as you feel what the person needs, you know? And it just kind of goes along with that. And so, like, what makes me different is that I have the ability to pick out what my client needs. And from that, we become more of a person versus just a client. Because that person today, that relationship, that rapport that we've developed, even from just that first class, they're never gonna forget that.
Oh no, my belly, it got to go. We want that, oh no, cellulite, we got to fight every single day and night. Wait a minute. 10 seconds left, don't get the bell, girl. I'm riding with the bass, girl. 99 down, you ain't got nothing on this jam right there, girl. Oh!
I just want to touch on that a little bit. Where do you get that eccentric energy from?
Man, I'm too hyped for life. I've been hyped this way since like elementary school. If any person knows me will know that I've always been like a class clown. And so I took that and I recognized, like, I don't like being serious. I used to get in trouble with my grandfather for laughing when he's about to tell me, boy, y'all go get boss, right? No, you know, and it's game time, but I'm cracking up, you know what I'm saying? Like, I couldn't help it. And so I transcended and recognized that, you know what, there's somebody else though that can't help but be miserable. There's somebody else that can't help but be stressed every day. It's a burden. And so from being class clown Yardy to bringing that into the workout regimen and just my everyday life, I'm always just trying to keep on a positive flow. I'm always going, I barely sleep. And the reason being is just because of the energy that I have. It's illuminated from home. My road was based upon mistakes. Okay. And like, so a lot of people, some people do everything right. Some people do a little bit of bad and a little bit of good. And then some people just really mess up. And at one point in time, I just really kept messing up. And no matter how much I told myself, like, yeah, I'm all right, I'm 21, I got it together, I'm grown, I know what I want to do with life, I had no clue. Mm-hmm. And so I built my foundation of taking life serious based upon like me messing up, and my messing up led to me being incarcerated. And I mean, I transitioned from, you know, getting into trouble to getting an understanding out of life. And so I tell people not everybody has to go through that process, but going through that process helped to develop me to be the individual I am. And so with those mistakes, I've made a mountain. Take every negative experience, take every negative word, and feed off of that. And the reason being is because when you're trying to build, when you're trying to be an entrepreneur, when you're trying to be a mogul, when you're trying to be who you feel like you're destined to be, there's gonna be a lot more cons than pros at times. And if you don't know how to handle those cons, all the negativity, you won't be able to establish and feed off of your pros, off of the good, off of the things that you're actually doing. And at one point in time, that kind of weighed me down. I felt like I wasn't doing anything. I felt like I wasn't making any moves, I wasn't making progress when everybody else was telling me, you're doing great, you're doing good. But it was because I didn't know how to handle, well, dang, I still haven't gotten a 50-pound dumbbell yet. Or, you know, just the little nits and tees, it really used to overconsume my mind. So I tell any person that's grinding, it's all about how you view it. So take the negative and utilize that. That's your fuel. You're not gonna get more people rooting for you. It doesn't happen that way. True. You're gonna get a lot more people that's rooting against you, but you gotta use that. I've got 100,000 hating followers versus I've got 5,000 people that believe in me. Exactly. You get me? Nonetheless, those 100,000 still make up a part of the count. It's just about how you allow them to impact your life.
We train different. Yeah, you don't know the thing said.
Okay. What's the social media names? Where can they find you? How can they come get a class in?
Shoulder, shoulder, shoulder boulder. All right, you're tuning in live with Yardy. We're going in right now. But you can find me on IG at YardyFit, YARDY. I don't know sign language, no disrespect to anybody that does. YARDYFIT. And on Facebook it's YardyFit. On Snapchat it's YardyFit. On yeah, I think that's all. Oh, and then of course the website, YardyFit.com. You're now calling into the livest radio station right now, 954-529-7527. That's my number. If you need to contact me, you can always hit me by email, YardyFit@gmail.com. Yeah? I think I gave him everything.
I appreciate you.
Appreciate you, bro.
Thank you, bro.
Love.